Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. You join us for this T20 between India and Pakistan. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and alongside me today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones.
Bowl first is the decision. The crowd will be hoping for their batters to get off to a good start.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game, and there's some quality players in both teams, so I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. Drilled that one away. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over, 4 runs coming off it. India are 4 for none.
End of the first, not many runs off it. A good start by the bowlers.
Afridi coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Big edge, where's that going? Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Great shot, through the gap. Good pick up, big chance. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Bowling fielders look really confident. Away goes the ball, and that hits the boundary, and that's 5 wides.
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Oh, crisp, elegant, and in this case, definitely powerful. Fantastic start to the chase.
Ashraf, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Great commitment. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Too wide. It's there to be hit. He's really given the treatment.
Misses everything. Finds the fielder with that shot. Thick edge. Everyone's gone up. Afridi from the Great Southern Stand. Gill edges it, but it finds the gap. Looks like they were late on that shot there. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Finds the edge. Doesn't beat the infield. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum. How will he reply?
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Oh dear, down the leg side and away for 4. That'll be 5 wides added to the score. Eight runs added there. India 34 for none.
But it's been crisp, elegant, easy shot making so far. Plenty of runs and plenty more if they keep it up.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the members' end. Good shot, a beauty.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Cuts that off well in the infield. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Straight to the fielder. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Ahmed coming into the attack from the Great Southern Stand end. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Flashed at it, didn't time it well, but got enough to get it to the boundary.
Ahmed shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
Mistimed it completely. Did just enough to get it to the rope.
Goes over the top with that shot.
Cut away off the front foot. Nice shot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Pakistan go up for that. Looked a bit high though. Can't get that outside the ring field. And that ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field now. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Shatter straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
The first wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. End of the over. 4 runs coming off it. India 62 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Ayub into the attack now from the Great Southern Stand end. Was quick onto that in the infield. Nearly gets the edge. Ayub with a great delivery there. Everyone's gone up. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Sharma looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Ayub has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Shatter from the members' end. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. 6 runs added there. India a 75 for 1. Shot, land back and punched through the gap in the offside, and that'll be 4.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment. Might look to go big again here.
Needs a direct hit. Square cut, finds point, no run. Timed that perfectly.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. 10 runs added there. India are 85 for 1. Khan back on now. Wide of extra cover, and away goes the ball to the boundary.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Thick edge.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. A good innings, that's 50, a simple raise of the bats, thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
That's the over. India are 99 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Ahmed back into the attack.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Beats the field with a great shot.
Picked the shorter ball and great footwork. Gets back and worked that really well into the gap for 4.
Yadav, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more. This has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Couldn't get it through the field.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Drilled it. No chance there for the fielders.
17 runs out of there. India are 116 for 1. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the members' end.
Going with a more defensive field choice.
Ashraf from the members' end. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over. Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
End of the over, 10 runs from it. India are 126 for 1.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Great Southern stand end. The bowler looks really confident.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though. Yadav watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Six runs added there. India are 132 for 1. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
A change to the field, going very defensive.
Yadav, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Barely seemed to hit it, and it's gone over the rope.
Misses everything. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
Wow! Power off the front foot, goes all the way. A very professional innings this. Passes 50 and certainly be looking to push on. Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
Gets that away.
Not needed. A poor line and length. Not much effort needed to hit that to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Got to get the length right, the line right. It was all wrong. Crashed away for 4.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Great Southern stand end. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Great Southern stand end. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Goes over the top with that shot.
The short ball's picked up early here. Not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it. You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Yada drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
They had a great foundation early on and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Khan, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the members' end.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
They've gone up here. Perfectly timed.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
Pakistan with a massive shout. Bowling fielders look really confident.
Two down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. And this could be a huge swing of momentum.
Always nice to come into bat after the openers have had a good partnership. Gives you time to settle and gradually build.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
That's the over. India 182 for 2. Ahmed has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Shatter coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Was quick onto that in the infield. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Shatter ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
They attacked all areas of the ground, 4s, 6s, and there was strong running as well.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Khan shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. End of the over. 8 off it. India, 196 for 2. Afridi, the left-arm medium-fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the Great Southern stand end.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Final over in this innings.
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
Just dropped too short and that's flown too high.
Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off, perhaps. Finds the fielder with that shot. And that's the end of the innings. Pakistan have been set a target of 204 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Bumrah coming in.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Massive outside edge. Good fielding out in the boundary. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. No, terrible shot. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Ayub watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
End of the over. Pakistan are 3 for none. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Great Southern stand end. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Wow, that's missed a lot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. over the infield with a cracking shot. Smacks that away through the gap. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. Pakistan are 6 for none.
Second over down in the power play, and they're off to a sluggish start with the bat. There's been a good mix of bowling variations, though.
Beats the field with a great shot. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Nicked it. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, and smashes that one away.
Drilled that one away. Needs a direct hit. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Going with spin now.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Nearly gets the edge. Chakravarti with a great delivery there. Great shot through the gap. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. They've gone up here. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Gone. Great catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. You'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Yadav, the left-arm unorthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the members' end.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. How will he reply?
Lovely shot. Got across and rolled their wrists over the ball. And that'll be 4 more.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Might look to go big again here.
Can't get that outside the ring field. There's a chance if it hits. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
So that's the 5th over of the power play completed.
Misses everything. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can... get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Perfectly timed.
Misjudged that throw, and the batter survived what would have been a certain run-out.
Finds the edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's the end of the power play. Time for some fielding changes.
And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
Yada from the members' end.
Zaman watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Drilled that one away. Zaman hits that hard through cover. Deep cover point needs to make some ground here.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and had been put away. How will the bowler respond?
Great shot through the gap. India needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
Required run rate is climbing. They're hovering around 6 to 7 and over. They need to start taking some risks.
Patel, the left armour, is coming into the attack on the Great Southern stand end. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
shot. Finds the gap with that one.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Pakistan, 55 for 1. Going with pace now. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Too straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Ayub watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Straight to the fielder.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Swept away, but finds the fielder. End of the over. 6 off it. Pakistan, 73 for 1. Dubé from the members' end. Oh, great shot.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Zaman drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff. Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary. Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
"16 runs added there. Pakistan are 89 for 1.
Batters are working strike around, picking gaps for boundaries, but they might need to start taking some chances in the back half of the innings to keep in touch.
Massive outside edge. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. No. Terrible shot. It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. Four runs added in that over. Pakistan are 93 for 1. Ayub wants a fair piece of this bowler. Driven again. In the air this time, but it's 4 more.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Gone. Caught. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch. Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Nicked it. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
Pandya coming back into the attack. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Square drive lofted over cover for a maximum. What a shot that was. Open the face on impact, combined with a really clean strike.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Top edge and just over the keeper. Might have been a little bit late reacting, but the ball runs away to the rope. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. "16 runs added there. Pakistan are 119 for 2.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Good pick up, big chance. Two straight. Has just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
This is just silly. The power on that shot is incredible.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Wow, that's missed the lot. End of the over. 9 off it. Pakistan are 128 for 2. Patel, the left-arm orthodox bowlers, coming into the attack from the Great Southern Stand end. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
That ball has raced away. Fabulous footwork. The balance was perfect to get onto the back foot so easily. How will he reply?
Finds the edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Hit that one on the arc. A fabulous drive for 6.
Oh, don't worry about chasing that. That might be on the roof. A killer blow. And that's consecutive 6s.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hits. Fantastic.
Misses everything. Great shot through the gap. Needs a direct hit. End of the over. Pakistan are 145 for 2. Chakravarti, the spinner, coming into the attack. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. Great grab. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Onto that early, that could be 4. gets the edge. Chakravarti with a great delivery there.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Pakistan, 156 for 3.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
In the end, a very simple shot. Just lets the ball come onto the bat and cuts it away for 4.
Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Over the infield with a cracking shot. There's a chance if it hits. Gets that away.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Straight through them. That was a lesson in leg spin bowling.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Great shot. There's a fielder back there, but they won't be stopping that one. Hassan loves the short balls, and that hook shot was no exception.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
That's out. deep mid-off. Needed to move a bit, but they got there with time to spare. It's a fine catch. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Number 7 for Pakistan.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Oh wow, that is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary. This could have very easily gone either way. Brilliant cricket from both sides, and it's a shame there had to be a loser.
From all of us here on the commentary team, I hope you've enjoyed the match. Ended up being a very close one. Hope to see you soon.